Okay, this is Dorchi coming along, and I've decided something. Just a little thing I'm going to share. Nothing groundbreaking. This is Swamp Diva coming along really nice. There is a scary element to making these scary. I don't mean frightening scary, but I mean a point at which you become a little apprehensive when you proceed, and that is after you glue these handles on. You let them dry. I don't mean glue. It's two-part epoxy, and taking them over to the belt grinder is such a commitment because too much, and you can totally f one up, man. Excuse me, pollen still. It's not sawdust because I'm wearing a respirator, and I've shaved my beard a little closer so the sawdust won't get around the respirator. But yeah, you're very, very apprehensive when you put this on the belt grinder and do the basic handle shaping because, oh, you can screw up real fast. And another thing I've realized is what I really, really like is getting to the point where you're doing shaping by hand using little pieces of sandpaper because it's all feel, all the little sharp edges, all the dips. You by feel and some by sight, but mostly by feel. Like right here is a sharp edge. I'm going to round this off by hand, and here's the side that I have not done yet. And you see what I mean by all the little sharp edges. I'm going to show you. Okay, you see what I'm looking at right there? Well, this side I've managed to sand them out. And this is 180 sandpaper. I'm going to be using 220. I mean, I'm going to take this all the way down to 600. That way, when I put the finish on it, it looks like glass. But I really enjoy this part, shaping these by hand. And the part that, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that there's a lot of apprehension that goes with it, is when you put this up against that belt grinder to start shaping that handle, one little mistake, and you can screw up all your hard work, and you have to cut these handles off and start anew. Okay, just thought I'd share that with you. Bye. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. And it's warmed up enough for me to go in and get my shop dog. And while I'm in, I want to grab me a cup of coffee and bring it out here. See you in a bit. All right, there it is, shaped down to 600 grit. And now I'm going to put the True Oil on it. Boy, that's going to look nice with some True Oil. And that is bird's eye maple right there. Alrighty. Now, drink my coffee. Got my shop dog. Now I'm going to get this one ready to go in and get the True Oil put on it. I'll start. This one's going to be special. The person who bought it wants a fire steel loop, and I've never done that. I'm sure I can, but it's just going to take me a little experimentation and trial and error to get it right. I have an idea in my head of how I'm going to do it, but that's what it's looking like so far. And this is that spalted oak that came from my firewood pile. All right, let me drink a little coffee and get to sanding on that. All right, there's door sheet with 3 coats on it. And here is that beautiful bird's eye maple with 3 coats on it. A couple more coats and let it dry, and then I'll start making sheaths for these two. Well, I'm kind of proud of this. I'm not quite finished. I have to burnish the edges, smooth them out, trim them. But I've done, this is the first dangler that I've done. And I've also put a fire steel pocket here. All this will be colored in. You won't, I mean, this will all be colored. I just trimmed it up just now. But here's the, this comes off, it unsnaps. And you can take it off and still put this on your belt. Or you can use it as a dangler. I just heard a horn. Anyway, I put my 4th coat on that. In the morning, I'll put the 5th coat. Polish this one last time. Finish these edges and burnish it. And we're done. I'll send it off. I'm working on, okay, oh, here is Swamp Diva. Boy, did that handle come out nice. And I've got the sheath for that right there in them clamps. It's getting kind of late and I don't want to hammer. I got to hammer my holes to sew through, and it's just a little too late to do that. So, today's Saturday. Tomorrow I will have both Swamp Diva and Dorcheat finished. And when I get them all done and with a final polish, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, there's Dorcheat with a dangler belt loop and a fire steel loop. Done. Now, I'm fixing to get to work on Swamp Diva. I've got the sheath made. I just need to sew it together and then wet form it. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, I'm done. There's Swamp Diva. I just put the edge on it. Now I need to put the final buff on it. And ship it tomorrow. This person who is buying the Dorcheat contacted me, and they'll be paying me for that soon. And I'll ship that to them. And in my shop, I'm working on another Swamp Diva that is going to have a matte finish with a Kydex sheath. That's spoken for. And I'm making a Swamp Mouse. I forget the particulars. Oh, Shadua. It's got Shadua wood handle. The Swamp Diva will have walnut. Leather sheath for the Swamp Mouse. And I'm not sure if she wants it, you know, a little bit tooled up like this one or plain Jane. I'll have to ask her. But the Swamp Diva will be Kydex, and I'm waiting for. I have a Kydex. Buck Run 11 made me a Kydex press, and I've ordered the foam, and I should have that by Wednesday. So. The knife will probably be ready for a sheath by Wednesday. No, my wife's got to go to the doctor. Nope, so it might be Thursday. Oh, Friday, got another doctor appointment. Okay, so it might be Saturday. We'll see. I'll work on them when I can. Where is the worst place on earth to be when your dog farts? Right here at the business end.